2017. Warning, the following speech comes as a courtesy of 13 years in Meadow Lake's public education system and may contain sensitive material if you've ever attended a high school. Any unattended children will be confiscated and used to start a successful football team. People and incidents mentioned in this speech are 100% real, although on occasion I may take certain very small liberties because this is my speech and we live in a free country. Please use flash photography. I need something to post on Instagram. First and foremost, to my fellow graduates, I'd like to say, I'm truly amazed at how far we've come. By how we started from the bottom, now we're here. We managed to make it out alive, although I almost died that one time I clotheslined myself on the volleyball net. It feels like just yesterday that we first stepped through the doors of Carpenter High School. Nothing could have prepared us for what lay beneath that brick exterior. Mr. Gerwing's singing can always be heard in the halls, the classroom, the office, and anywhere sound can travel. Staying alert in Mr. Vargas's math class is crucial, or you risk being pelted with whiteboard markers. I wish I could say I knew the key to surviving Ms. Shiverton's English. She talks faster than the speed of light, so I've been forced to conclude that survival may be nearly impossible. One might stand a chance in Ms. Benoit's class, however her class will most likely include several impromptu puppet shows, so it can be quite a challenge. We endured the trials and tribulations of high school and stand before you as 2017 survivors. However, not one of us would have made it without our parents. Thank you for supporting us and putting up with us, despite the fact that we drove you crazy. I'd also like to thank the teachers. I can't even begin to understand how you managed to deal with us some days. Thankfully, you never gave up on us and helped to get us to where we are today. So with the support of the teachers and the parents, along with our own hard work, we're about to graduate. We're grown-ups now. Maybe it's just me, but I'm terrified. Sure, I know exactly what Moses Rhapsody stands for. I have the Pythagorean theorem engraved in my head, and I can explain all the steps of mitosis. On the other hand, the only thing I can cook is craft dinner. I know absolutely nothing about taxes, and I still need my mom to do my laundry. As a kid, life was uncomplicated. Back then, everyone was confident they'd be either a princess, an astronaut, a cowboy, or a rough rider. Friendships were built in a matter of seconds. The most challenging thing about math was multiplication. Dating meant holding hands on the swing. Fast forward a few years, and life isn't so straightforward. We aren't quite sure what the future holds, although I'm personally still hoping that whole princess thing might work out. Friendships require a lot more work than sharing a pudding cup. Math has letters now. Letters, seriously. And dating, let's just say holding hands in the swing could mean about 100 different things. Yet, despite the endless anxiety, doubts, and difficulties that come with growing up, there have been wonderful moments and plenty of great memories made. There was always a slight rivalry between the elementary schools, which was especially noticeable during floor hockey and soccer tournaments. There were the snowball fights at Gateway, which always ended with everyone being forced to sit on the fence for the rest of recess. Our grade 8 camping trip, where the girls totally crushed the boys and captured the flag. We all remember Jonas's 9th grade experiment that ended with a bang, and Mr. Kaczynski's classroom being evacuated. We had days where entire classes reunited because we all knew we were about to fail a test. All the times we spent huddling on the bleachers, watching the football team, or sitting in the stands cheering on a hockey team. Although I had a lot of fun, if I could relive it all, I'd change one thing. I spent so much of my time waiting for someone to reach out to me, to take better care of myself, for opportunities, for happiness, or for change. I would never go out and make things happen. I just hope that they would. I've learned that life doesn't work that way. If you do nothing, this is really shocking, nothing happens. People say good things come to those who wait. But I say good things come to those who work hard and don't give up. Who you are now isn't who you'll be forever. For the last 13 years, our teachers, parents, friends, and community have molded us into the people we are today. And soon enough, we'll be out in the world, and for the first time in our lives, we'll have the chance to shape ourselves, to become whatever we want. So take advantage of it, unless you plan to become an evil mastermind or an English teacher. Although when I think about it, evil masterminds and English teachers are pretty much the same thing. Some big questions remain. What comes next?